Hello, Jayborino here. Welcome back. Playing some Tiberian Sun. We're on mission 3. We had a choice to go somewhere else, but I'm just diving right in. Let's see what this has to offer. We're trying to take out the artifact site or something like that. First things first. I always end up... I can't see because the mouse is so sensitive with the scroll speed. This is what happens. So I think we want to do slower here and then game speed of fast, just to start. Yeah, this scroll speed is acceptable to me.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Look at these big boys.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Wolverines and then...
Sir?
maybe these are like comparable to our typical tanks. Let's just set this guy up where he is.
Sir?
Go kill this guy. I need to become familiar with these units again. I have to find like a digital manual. Okay. Good work. See, now I feel like I'm gonna keep ending. I'm just gonna keep waffling between what speed. Because fast and faster is a big difference, but faster does scare me a little bit because I just have no idea what the heck I'm doing. It's alright. It's alright. One thing with these older RTSs is if you follow, there's a rule of thumb, which is basically the newer and higher tech a unit is, the more likely you just want to straight up build that unit. Only that unit. Thank God we can make a radar now. And what I mean by that is, like, once you get tanks, pretty much only make tanks and abandon infantry. And that's not... It's not hard and fast, per se, but typically that is the case. And that's more like older RTSs. Whereas in... Whereas in, like, newer RTSs, you know, like Marines, for example, can be viable pretty much all the time. But, like, I think going back to, like, the original Warcraft, this was a good example of something that happened as well. Nice, there we go. At least we can see the map. But it's basically, you know, the higher tech a unit is, it's just going to be better than pretty much everything. So, we might just... We might just, in that case, focus most of our resources on doing that. Whereas right now, you know, I am building some riflemen.
Unit ready. Sir? No problem.
But that's just to start.
Got it.
These big boys seem pretty good.
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna get a silo for later. And then we need a war factory.
Sir?
So that we can build whatever the heck these things are. Can I make, like a repair anything? No. So I think like Wolverine and then whatever this big tank unit is probably what we're going to want to do. It's going to be expensive. As you can see, now we're just waiting. Maybe we just should have rushed straight to the war factory and ignored the radar, ignored the silo, ignored the extra power. You know, but that's what I mean. It's just sort of like, you know, knowing what you need to do. Titans. Sounds good. How expensive? 800. It just seems like Titan with some riflemen and Wolverine should probably guide us through this. I don't think we're going to need to build those disc throwers anymore. Obviously, these rocket lords are going to be a problem. Get over there. I could also make turrets.
Orders received.
He's running around. I feel bad for that man. Okay, and we're out of resources. So it's sort of like, do I build a second refinery just to speed this up? We're already on a pretty fast game speed, but we're just going to sit and wait for this to very slowly fill up on Tiberium. Alternatively, I could try to attack with what I've got, which I'm not super confident of.
Moving out, sir.
We can't repair right now. We can't repair our units.
Orders. Got it.
But yeah, and again, we barely got many resources from that at all. So it's sort of like, what do we do? We make, you know, a few riflemen, and I could try to move out and win, or we just sit and wait. Because if they're not attacking me, then it doesn't matter. And also, is my harvester damaged in any way right now? That's what I can't tell. No, it is. Okay. They're going to continue attacking with buggies. I could get a component tower with the turret on top of it. How much was this? 800? It disappears. You see, I'm not even moving the mouse, but it just sort of blinks. Probably, again, it's probably a resolution issue.
Insufficient funds.
Unit reporting. Orders. You got it.
So I think as long as we just continue making some...
Unit ready. Infantry reporting.
infantry counters as well.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
With just riflemen and wolverines, then we're fine. How much are wolverines? 500? Still kind of pricey for what you're getting, but acceptable. I could also get another harvester, but this return of Tiberium is not going to be enough.
Waiting orders. On my way. You got it. Loudon, you got it.
And it's like, do I build a...
Received. You got it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, their tanks are pretty nasty. I mean, the rifleman for anti-infantry seems fine.
Yes, sir. Sir, you got it. Waiting orders. Infantry reporting.
We really just need to... Yeah, see, I can't double-click to select all my... my riflemen, for example. You know, I don't even want that. I just want a Titan and then light infantry.
Unit ready.
Okay, bring them up there. These buggies are real annoying.
Unit ready.
Okay, we got another Titan.
Moving out.
And again, this is where it's like, do we attack? What do we do? Like, this...
Waiting orders.
The attacks can be a little scary. It's just hard to really know what we're capable of. So I suppose it's just sort of like, who dares wins. Let's make one more Titan, because we can afford it, and then just attack with this group. Because we've got 5 Titans, some Wolverines, and some anti-infantry.
Unit ready.
Sir, on my way.
I suppose.
On my way.
And I can, you know, decrease the game speed, because this may be a disaster. I could also save before I attack. And if it's not going well, I can just retreat. Or we just reload and don't attack at all.
Infantry report out and clear.
And we don't want these tanks to... the not tanks, they do like a weird transformation thing. I really wish that GDI didn't choose the color of diarrhea to be their faction color. Because it's distracting, strange, and it's really bland looking. Like a lighter yellow would have been nice. But alas, this is what we're stuck with. That might not be enough for another Titan. Let's find out.
Waiting orders out. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. On my way.
Why does this one have a... Oh, it's the light pole. I'm like, why does this one have a weird health bar? Come on, buddy. That's not enough. All right, so I suppose let's try this.
Infantry reporting. Clear. Infantry reporting. Clear.
If they're turrets,
Waiting orders. Sir.
here's what we need to do.
Reporting. Orders. Infantry reporting. Yes, sir.
We're gonna hotkey.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Sir. Unit ready.
We're gonna hotkey. That's right, your boy Jayborino.
Out.
He's learning.
Orders. On my way. Yeah. Unit reporting.
We have to go and find the Nod base,
Unit
which appears to be over here.
orders received. On my way. Unit reporting. Yeah. Unit reporting.
Please become deceased. Okay, so I guess infantry works better against the buggies?
Infantry reporting. Sir. No problem.
Yeah, it's like their tanks have to deploy. It's like little artillery.
Loud and clear.
That's very interesting.
Awaiting orders.
Pew pew! Come on. Okay, let's move on up.
Loud and clear.
We're boxing them in.
Sir. Sir.
Okay, they have a lot of these, and they do a lot of damage. They also have a gate. What is this man dabbing? What's happening?
Awaiting orders.
This is such an old game. Why? Nobody should ever be dabbing in a game from 1999.
Unit ready.
Okay, add him in. Repairing is like super overpowered. Look how fast they can repair. Okay, hit the gate. Don't try to convince me that that was not a dab.
Sir. Waiting
Okay, you're weak. Maybe we can keep you alive a little bit longer.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Okay, don't destroy the refinery. We've learned. Is this their power? Is this the back entrance? Have we done it? We're gonna depower them.
Waiting orders.
These Wolverines are good tanks. They shoot really slow.
Infantry reporting.
No, this is not. This is fine. We might as well depower them. Don't attack the harvesters. Don't attack the refineries.
Waiting orders.
That's fine. The harvesters have a surprising amount of survivability.
Good as done.
They've got like these cybernetic troopers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you guys just attack the buildings. Infantry is going to cover them. I assume all we have to do... I never read the briefing. We got to do it. GDI forces in the sector have found something unusual and large that crashed nearby. Nod has taken an intense interest in whatever it is, so naturally we are interested as well. Locate the object from the reports and capture any Nod technology centers in the area that might have uncovered clues. Let's see if we can find any clues as to the identity of the object. Locate the crash site. Capture any Nod technology centers. That's it. So we don't have to destroy their base, but we're doing it. This will help. I guess you guys just attack too. Infantry, I mean, even riflemen do surprisingly good damage against these buildings.
Loud and clear.
Okay, there appears to be many more enemies here. I don't know what this truck is, and I suspect it's just gonna blow up.
On my way.
Don't run me over, bro.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Is that even a? It's not even an enemy structure. Just leave it. Let it be. Okay, so we're gonna get another Titan, because focusing down enemies seems to be the smart thing to do. Buggies cannot run units over. My understanding is because they're treaded.
Yes, sir. Sir?
Okay, Robot Lord. Looked like Robot Lord just got repaired.
Training. Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds. Yeah, it's like, do you get an extra harvester? Do you build another refinery? Refineries are 2,000. A harvester is 1,400. It feels like it's probably more efficient to build another refinery, but that's kind of hard to say. Yeah, repair stupid gate.
Infantry reporting. Taking heavy fire.
Well, that was nice of them to put a bridge here that I can't see under.
Loud and clear.
Back up.
Infantry reporting.
It's mostly because I don't want the infantry getting blasted or run over.
Unit lost.
Okay, they're hitting me from the high ground. I hate this.
Sir? Orders.
Okay, let's try to get up here.
Waiting orders.
I assume it's up there, but I really can't be sure.
Sir?
I also could speed up the game to get some
Unit reporting.
some extra income.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
I feel like we're doing okay, right? Like, it's not bad. It's hard to say. I don't know. We could
Yes,
get,
sir.
find their main base, and then
Moving out.
suddenly everything goes to shit. It seems like we have to get up here. There's a ramp right there.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Orders. Moving out. Reporting. No problem.
Because we're still looking for the crash site, right?
Building.
Orders. Sir? Yeah. Sir? I'm on it. Unit ready.
All right, so we want to counter. We want to counter properly. Some disc throwers really couldn't hurt, I don't think, just because they attack a lot faster than these other things that we've got.
On my way. Infantry reporting.
I wonder if
Sir.
they have a war factory somewhere that allows them to rebuild this stuff. I don't know.
Training.
Let's make some light infantry. We'll take out these
Infantry reporting.
infantry units
Loud and
moving
clear.
towards us. Do you make a turret? Is it worth it?
Infantry reporting. Unit ready. Yeah. Infantry reporting. You got it.
I guess let's cross this bridge. Again, I have no idea where I'm going, and I have to hit right-click to deselect.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
Orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if this is the right way to go. I may have to end up restarting. Oh my god.
Unit reporting. Infantry reporting.
Okay, infantry stay behind the Titans. We can do it. We can do it. I don't know what this is, but I think it's the artillery, but it's not doing anything. We need to get some engineers up here.
Waiting orders. Unit ready. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Sir.
Oh, we're getting countered hard.
lost.
Oh, we're getting countered hard.
On my way. Orders. I'm on it.
Okay, kill the rocket lords.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Unit reporting.
I don't know what... Oh, that's the technology center! What have I done? Our Wolverines are gonna get destroyed. How... I'm furious. I mean, look, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, all right? Well, that's what we were looking for. I didn't save. I was saying, hey, I should save, and then I didn't do it. Well, you know what?
Reinforcements.
Did y'all want to see a longer video? Here you go. You know, I'd like to think that that didn't go poorly because of my incompetence, which is a really good sign. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Unit reporting.
I misunderstood what to do because you can't tell what units are, but for a brief moment when you try to mouse over
Yes,
them.
sir.
So that, yes, there was incompetence
Yes, sir.
involved, but not because I misused units.
New
I think
construction
I was doing pretty good overall.
Orders. Loud and clear.
That could have been so much worse,
Construction complete.
and in
New
fact was
construction
mostly fine.
Unit
So
Moving out. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
I think I will make another harvester though, and I think our strategy was 100% fine. So again, Wolverines, anti-infantry, plus some riflemen to deal with rocket lords, and we'll be okay. What's our game speed on? Fast. Let's go faster. We know what we're doing now, boys. So see, it's yellow. I'm trying to mouse over it, but it disappears so fast. Power 100, drain 0. But it's yellow.
Construction complete.
I don't understand that, but
New construction options.
okay.
Building.
No. I don't need that.
Hold. Building.
We'll go barracks.
Construction complete. New construction options. Training.
I'll go power plant again.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Construction complete.
We'll go radar, which is just so important. In a way, though, do I really need a radar? Just because I know what is on the map now. But it's just so irritating to not have that view, you know?
Construction complete.
Okay, so now we get a war factory.
Building.
I don't know how much power each of these buildings takes or uses. So you can, at least you can click on the power plants and it kind of gives you a sense. I mean, I can get a couple disc throwers just because they're solid kind of anti everything in a way, but they're really vulnerable because they're infantry. Okay, this is done.
New construction options.
So, I think I'm gonna learn from my mistake and just get it's expensive and we have to survive with what we've got, but we just get that second harvester and then we can get more titans over time. And they're not attacking me, so I think that could be because we just didn't kill this one guy, which may have aggravated them. I don't know. But again, main takeaways. Don't attack their harvester unless you want to lure every single unit across the map to you, which we never do. And then don't attack the refinery, because if it blows up, it will kill all your units, and it's probably almost always more efficient to capture them, except for the fact that it takes forever to build an engineer and get it across the map. Okay, barely getting any shots off. The Wolverines taking the buggies are countered by Wolverines and infantry, and not the Titans, surprisingly. But the Titans can counter. I mean, there's a lot of those artillery units, which I think kill groups of infantry, so that's why I'm not making infantry. Maybe I'm putting too much thought into this overall. Like, I think it's probably fine. I think the idea is this is our total power. And so the red basically is saying, as it approaches the top there, it'll become yellow to say, hey, you're getting close. But, like, we're just over halfway, so it's not really a big concern of mine. Really odd units, whatever those things are. Okay, so now we've got 2 harvesters. So now we can start making more titans.
Building. Training. Unit ready.
Orders. Waiting order.
Harvester under attack.
Okay, yeah, and occasionally they just send these little rocket lords at our harvesters, which doesn't really concern me. It might be worth getting 1 turret. How much does that cost? That's relatively cheap, so why don't we do it like this?
New construction options.
How much? 150? All right, that's acceptable.
Construction.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Okay, that's fine.
Orders.
Silos needed. Building.
Yeah, we're not gonna... Yeah, I mean, we may need silos later, but for right now, we can just make Titans. We gotta get, like, a group of 6 of these, maybe more
Harvester under attack.
over time. The harvesters are real beefy. I'm not concerned about them.
Unit ready.
All right. So we're, like, constantly waffling between needing harvesters,
Building.
or needing space for Tiberium, back and forth.
Unit ready.
Infantry.
So I think it will be worth getting one silo.
Building.
You know, just to have it. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that.
Training. Unit ready.
Orders.
So as long as the infantry doesn't all get run over, it should be really effective. Titans.
Infantry reporting.
See, the buggies are they're just not that strong overall. I think they're good, like, utility units for, like, strictly infantry, but they're countered so easily by a lot of different stuff.
Unit ready.
Orders. Unit reporting. You got it.
There we go. Yeah, I think these do okay. I mean, they're not great. They kind of waste their shots on infantry, but it's not like they do 0 damage to infantry, so... Oh! Wait. You can set rally points.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Again, I assume folks told me this in a comment at some point, but I'm recording this right after the last one, if that's not obvious. I will get, like, 1 medic. I feel like it doesn't hurt.
Waiting order. Knowledge.
Do we have to tell him to heal, or will he just do it? I think he just does it, yeah. Thank you.
Base under attack.
Okay, I may be going a bit overboard considering what happened last time. Okay, we can build some engineers so that we can capture their,
Insufficient.
maybe we could
funds.
capture their little outpost that's up here, capture the Hands of Nod, and then we can build infantry a little closer to the front line. We have a lot of Titans. Again, we use these primarily, and as long as we have anti-infantry to kill rocket lords,
Unit ready.
then we're gonna win.
Engineering. Yes, sir. Orders. Medic reporting. You got it. Engineering. Yes, sir.
Okay, move on up.
Sir.
Okay, and then we can outrange their defensive emplacements with these things. These are good, but I suspect they're gonna get countered really quickly in the future.
Orders. Yes, sir. Sir. You got it.
Okay, and I'm gonna make power plant.
Sir.
I don't know what these little trucks are.
Yes, sir. No problem. Sir.
Okay, let's move on in.
Engineering.
Let's get our engineers up here.
Orders.
Destroy, destroy.
Engineering. Set.
So we want to take... There we go.
Building captured.
And we're almost out of power. So we just plop this down and we're back to good stuff. So now... Oh, okay, so I can make rocket infantry now.
Unit ready.
We've got the rockets now. Let's go. And I think if you double click it, then like our light infantry should build out of here now.
Unit ready.
And we can just queue up a ton of Titans and then rally them up. Okay, the fact that there are rally points, I mean, I keep comparing this a lot to the original Command & Conquer, but this is so much better just because you can rally like this. That's a big deal. All right, we gotta get past this bridge.
Unit ready.
You got it.
As long as we're focus firing, I think we're fine.
I'm on it.
Unit ready.
I'm on it. Yes, sir.
Okay, I still have my engineers so I can capture that thing.
You got it.
Okay, and you can see this is where the buggies are actually doing a good job, but as long as they can't run me over, we're fine.
Infantry reporting.
Yeah, get them.
Sir. I'm taking heavy fire.
Oh, we can run. Okay, we can run, guys. I didn't realize we could just walk on guys. I thought that was only treaded units, so this is good. It's just that easy. It's just that easy.
No problem. Sir.
Unit lost.
Okay, get up here. My engineer is somehow still alive.
Waiting orders received. On my way. On my way. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Just trying to walk on this guy. All right, Rocket Lords.
You got it. Sir, I'm on it. Sir, unit orders
Okay, we just gotta walk over these fellas. There we go.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Now you guys attack this thing. This is what I'm saying, like now the game speed is a little too fast and I'm not able to react because it's still kind of challenging for me to tell what the heck is going on.
Waiting orders. Loud and clear.
Okay, so you all can walk over here and then get the engineer up so we can capture this thing.
Waiting orders.
If I brought more engineers or if I capture that Hand of Nod, I could have just built engineers up here. That would have been pretty good. But I didn't.
Technology center captured.
Yes, sir. I'm taking heavy fire.
Okay, so now we're gonna kill this and then they're gonna sell everything as we've learned.
Yes, sir.
Oh, maybe not. Let's attack this with our
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
with our Wolverines. Why does this guy have a pause symbol on him?
Waiting order. Moving out.
What are you? Oh, he's veteran seed. Is that it?
Infantry reporting. On my way. No problem.
Are there more of these? Is it because we never discovered the crash site, perhaps? Capture all of them. There could be more than one.
I'm on it.
Building.
Okay, we can build up here now, which is nice.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. I'm on it.
We can depower any turrets they might have around the map by killing this stuff. Barracks it up. We're gonna make Titans.
Sir, we got it. Loud and clear.
I am just gonna destroy this stuff.
Unit ready.
Okay, this is my new primary, and because we have a Hand of Nod, I think we can build rocket infantry out of it, which is cool.
Unit ready.
We'll get some disc throwers, we'll get some light infantry.
Unit ready.
Oh, you can only queue at 5 per building, I see.
Loud and clear. Good as.
Ready. Bonus.
Okay, yeah, we're almost out of money.
Sir.
Not really, but...
Sir.
Hello, hello,
No problem.
hello.
Waiting on my
Just
way.
walk over him, please. Splat.
Sir. Orders.
Okay, we're good. We're on track now.
I'm on
Let's
it.
not destroy the technology centers.
Knowledge.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna capture these silos so we can get some cash.
Unit, sir.
Gotta add all these.
Sir, yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. On my way.
There we go. So now we capture
Engineering.
and capture.
Building captured.
And that should give us a bunch of extra cash, and we just queue up more Titans and Wolverines with it.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders.
Ready.
I don't even know if we can get an engineer back to this building or not.
No problem. Engineering.
Nah, you can't. Okay, so destroy this one in the back. And this is okay that we have other engineers, because we obviously need to capture more stuff, so...
Ready.
There we go. So they shouldn't have much money left. So here we go.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear. Yes, sir.
Unit
No
ready.
problem. Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay. So now I guess let's go to the upper right. Or maybe down here.
On it. Yes, sir.
Doesn't really matter. We got all these Titans down here too.
Loud and clear. Moving out.
Yeah, the economy is way less restrictive in this one than it was in the original CNC, that's for sure. There's just like a train here.
Loud and clear.
Is this maybe where nod reinforcements are coming from?
Loud and
Could be.
on it.
Well, it's gone now. Let's check over here.
Sir.
You, Mr. Speedster, why don't we send you down here to look? So we're just looking for more technology centers, and I've got the engineers to capture whatever we find. It's just going to take time. I can't speed this up any more than I already have been. That would be a nightmare again. It's like, it's too fast. It's uncomfortably fast. They're sending some stuff from up there, so I think maybe...
Training.
Waiting on my way.
Ready.
Ready for action.
Keep looking. There's the crash site. Okay, get on down here.
Sir. Infantry reporting.
sorry, Wolverine. You didn't deserve that. Is that the refinery? I don't know what it is, but let's just capture it.
Training.
Engineering problem, no problem.
Whatever this is, I want it. Was that their MCV? It was. I can make lasers. Capturing is just way too strong in CNC, without a doubt. It's way, way, way too strong. And they kept it up through CNC 3 and Red Alert 3. It's absurdly strong. I like these little artillery tanks that they have.
On my way.
Okay, we did it.
Construction complete.
Sir, looks like they tore this place apart already.
Ah, we have 3 this time instead of 2. That's the difference. I like our mechanized units. Those are pretty neat. Well, there you go. It took 2 tries. And I could have made some cuts, but, you know, it was going to be a short episode regardless. So this is what's in store for us. It's only going to get harder, and I think I'm just going to have to manipulate the game speed a lot. I think that might be the only way to defeat some of these maps. It's just, on the faster game speed, the combat happens so fast. But on the slower game speed that I was working at the beginning, you accumulate resources so slow. So there's no in between, and it's very, very hard to focus when it's super fast game speed, but obviously you get impatient when it's slow, and it makes for a slightly more boring viewing experience.
From what we can tell, sir, the ship's been booby-trapped. Buried C4 charges blew a sinkhole under the thing. It should have crumbled. It didn't even scratch. And, sir, I know this may sound strange, but some of the men, they hear something inside. We get the feeling we're not alone here.
With all due respect, are we talking aliens here, sir?
The sooner we get inside that thing, the sooner we'll know what the hell we're talking about. That UFO's got secrets, Mac. Secrets Kane does not want to share. Protect that craft at all costs.
Okay, so this is the only option. We chose to forego this middle section. So to me, it was like push forward and take out the place that's generating all these troops that's capturing the artifacts, or just secure one of the artifact locations. So I don't know. I guess we can never go backwards, but onwards.
Be advised, the Brotherhood will attempt to destroy the impact site. GDI reinforcements are en route. Protect the site until they arrive.
Oh, we've got a holdout map coming up. Okay, so we'll read this next time. We're gonna save immediately. Defend crash site. Sure. M4. Start. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.